Hi, my beautiful friends. This is Jessica from Good Vibrations, bringing you your monthly energy check-in between the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine. If you are new to my channel, welcome, welcome. I hope that you'll stay and become a permanent addition to the Good Vibrations community. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get started. We will begin with the masculine energy. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick 3 keywords. The first one that comes out is criticism. So this is their focus. I am heard. And compassion. I like this for the Divine Masculine here. So the key words for the month of March of 2023 for the Divine Masculine are criticism, I am heard, and compassion. And what I believe here is what I'm hearing is that the Divine Masculine needs to be a little bit more compassionate, towards himself, with his self-talk. Okay, I feel like this masculine spends a lot of time in his head criticizing himself, and that may be a shadow aspect that he still needs to work through. It may project into the physical world. Outwardly, he may be very critical of others as well, okay? And one of the reasons that this masculine may struggle is because they don't feel like they're heard. They don't feel like people are listening to what they have to say, okay? Now, that may or may not be true, meaning it is a perspective. See, my throat was tightening up with I am heard. This is a perspective. This is the way that the masculine is perceiving, okay? It is a perception. It may or may not be true, okay? But the masculine perceives it as being true, okay? So in their self-talk, they may often criticize themselves because they feel like they are not heard by other people, that people do not listen to them, okay? So the masculine needs to kind of work on being compassionate towards himself and the critical self-talk that he has, okay, with himself. All right, so let's go ahead and get started over here with the masculine's energy. All right, we have the Page of Cups, the King of Wands, and the Five of Pentacles. All right, so the Page of Cups is telling me that this Divine Masculine during the month of March is definitely going to be connecting to his psychic abilities with this Page of Cups here, okay? I feel like, again, there is a connection to being compassionate. This is part of the masculine's energy for the month, is being compassionate towards themselves, because I don't know, it's almost like they're turning their back on compassion, almost like they want to turn their back on love. It's almost like they want to turn themselves off from feeling certain emotions as well. Now, when I say it's almost like, okay, energetically, that's what they want to do. Universal energy is saying we're helping you become more compassionate towards yourself. We're helping teach you how to, love yourself. So it's a little bit opposite, but definitely, this masculine is going to be connecting more and more to their intuition, and they might find themselves in March being a little bit extra sensitive. Here's the honest truth. We are in Pisces season, you know, the first 20 days of March. And with that said, Pisces is, you know, considered to be one of the most psychic, most intuitive zodiacs of all the zodiacs. So energetically, and they also tend to be very nurturing, compassionate, loving. So that energy is in the air for definitely the masculine energy here. But then we have the King of Wands showing up, you know, and maybe part of it, it's a thing of the past. Maybe it's a thing of the past that they're no longer going to hide their emotions, okay? Because the page is about intuition, being sensitive, compassionate, psychic. So I think I'm kind of feeling like with the king turning his back on that, I feel like it's a thing of the past, okay? Meaning this masculine is going to start tapping into his intuition, being a little bit more compassionate and sensitive to oneself. With the King of Wands here, we do have, you know, a leader. This is a visionary, okay? And this is somebody who honors themselves, okay? This is a big picture person. So, and I really feel like energetically, I am heard. Compassion and criticism has a connection to big pictures, okay? This is about dreaming and sensitivity. This is about visionary, okay? And bigger pictures. So there's definitely a huge expansion here energetically when it comes to leadership, honor, visionary, dreaming, intuition, sensitivity. I love this. I love this energy. I do feel them, you know, beginning to start to feel inspired, okay? So the Five of Coins here, or the Five of Pentacles, is connected to worry. So I feel like your person does keep going back and forth, or I'm sorry, the masculine keeps going back and forth from worrying, probably part of that criticism, okay? I do feel like they feel a need, okay? They feel some type of need. They feel like here, you know, because the Five of Pentacles is connected to loss, and the masculine is feeling like they need something, okay? And it could be that they feel like they need compassion, they need nurturing, they need love. They, you know, because there's kind of a lack here energetically, like they're lacking something. Maybe they need a bigger vision, maybe they need to look at the bigger picture, you know, maybe they need to be more sensitive, more vulnerable, more nurturing, more compassionate, and that can be towards oneself and other people as well, okay? And they feel like this is a block for them in some type of way. The block could also be connected to financial loss or gain. So, and, you know, money could have them worry. But I do like the King of Wands energy here because they are taking a leadership position, okay? And, you know, that means they're ready to take the lead. They're ready to take the lead when it comes to the steps they need to take. Now we're going to look at the Divine Feminine. We have the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like the Eight of Pentacles has been coming up for a lot of feminine energies. Energetically, the feminine has really, really planted her seeds very, very well, okay? Her seeds have been planted, and she's waiting for her harvest to really come, okay? Temperance. and Seven of Wands in reverse. I like this energy. I like this energy a lot for the feminine here. We have the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is connected to energetically in the month of March. The feminine is going to be very vigilant. She's going to have a lot of vigilance, you know, when it comes to planting seeds for her future. And I love that about her. You know, she's also going to feel very, very passionate about her future. And what I really like here, she really is stepping up to mastery. Okay, she's trying to master something. So this could mean that she is learning a lot. The feminine energies could be going to school, maybe adding some extra, you know, courses in areas of study that they like. And it could be anything. It could be tarot, it could be astrology, it could be coaching, it could be healing, it could be your regular career field, nursing, you know, whatever field that you're interested in. Okay, if you are a feminine, you could be trying to master something energetically and spiritually. I do feel that there is a level of mastery here because the feminine is setting herself up for high standards. So she's really stepping into her integrity, because integrity is about you and your standards. Okay. And with temperance, it's taken a lot of, you know, patience. It's taken the feminine, you know, some time to learn how to balance her energy, her time, her resources, her money. She's learning, you know, to moderate. Moderation can mean anything for the feminine energy. It could be learning how to moderate how she speaks to herself, learning how to moderate time, spending her time, you know, worrying. You know, she's really learning how to moderate whatever she overindulges in, whatever she overspends in, what, you know, whether it's, you know, gossip, drinking, spending money on clothes or shoes, whatever it is that the feminine is doing and was being very impulsive and a bit out of balance with, she's learning how to balance that. She's learning to create this harmony. This is all about energetic mastery. So she's learning how to master this energy within her and balance it, which will bring her a lot of peace, a lot of happiness, by taking the steps that are needed to moderate and learning, you know, not to completely always overindulge, because it's all about balance. Everything is about balance and duality here in the physical realm. Oh, I forgot to pick keywords for the feminine. Let me do that really quick. For the feminine, yep, believe in yourself. And I really believe with these Eight of Pentacles here and the Temperance card and the Seven of Wands, the feminine is learning how to invest in herself. And when you start investing in yourself, you're sending a message to the universe: I believe in myself, because I know that I am my best investment. Then we have clear within. Absolutely. I definitely feel like the feminine here has been clearing within with all this water, okay? With the sun, you know, she's clearing within. The sun is very healing, water is very healing, and absolutely she's been preparing. I love this energy. Believing in herself, she's clearing within, she's preparing to move forward on her path. I love this. The Seven of Wands energy here tells me that she's putting her armor down. Wow, Divine Feminine, I really like this. She is putting her armor down, okay? Usually when the Seven of Wands is upright, it's a defensive energy, and I really feel like it's the opposite, that the feminine is putting her guard down, okay? And she's just giving that up, okay? She knows now how to set boundaries, but she doesn't have to be fully guarded. Okay, so she's not guarding her heart, she doesn't have this huge wall like she had before, because she's starting to believe in herself. She's clearing what needs to be cleared within and balancing, and she's feeling more and more and more each day, each minute, um, better about herself. And she's really in preparation for what is to come in the future. So, really good energy here between the masculine and the feminine. Okay. Really, really, really good energy. So, let's see what each, what needs to be surrendered by the masculine in the month of March. What does the masculine need to surrender? Okay. What's the masculine need to surrender in the month of March? What's the masculine need to surrender? Surrender to silence, okay? In quiet meditation or contemplation, let go and enter the stillness within. Silence can heal and replenish you. Okay, so the masculine needs to surrender to silence in the month of March, okay? Taking time to meditate and contemplate, and that's actually what he's doing. Let's see what the feminine needs to surrender in the month of March. All right. The feminine needs to surrender to creativity. Let your imagination soar. Stay open to all creative ideas about how to pursue a dream or solve a problem. And that's part of believing in herself. That's part of clearing, because we have this mirror and we see that it's obviously preparing her for a transformation with the butterflies, swirling around that mirror. And you can see their shadows or their reflections through that glass. So it's really, really a beautiful representation of the transformation that's happening within the divine feminine. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at what is the masculine and divine, what's the divine masculine and divine feminine, what's their energy together? Okay, what's their energy together? Their energy together is the Ace of Swords in reverse. Wow, that one is a little bit surprising to me. Honestly, so energetically together, both the divine masculine and divine feminine are very clouded in their thinking. They may be experiencing a lot of chaos in their life in the month of March. Now, when we talk about chaos, it doesn't mean that your whole world has to be crumbling down, but if your thinking is clouded, it can create chaos in your mind. And I know that the masculine for sure is doing that. He's criticizing, judging himself and his thoughts, and this will cloud your thinking. It will cloud your mind. Okay, there is judgment happening here. Okay, either the feminine and masculine are judging themselves harshly, there's that criticism showing up, or the masculine is judging the feminine and the feminine is judging the masculine. And it's very likely that that's possible because, over the years as I've been on my journey, I've often seen the feminines, get very aggravated with the divine masculine energy, okay? Because, again, temperance, that patience coming in. Humans want instant results. They want instant gratification, and that's been part of the problem along the way, and instant gratification, instant results, kind of connect to the toxic masculinity culture that we've been living in for eons, okay? So, do you deserve to manifest what you want? Absolutely. But in regard to this is, sometimes the masculine, sometimes the feminine wants to project how their person should be healing. And it's not up to you how your person heals, how quickly they evolve. The only thing that you can control is your own healing, and you can't really even control that, okay? You cannot control your own healing. You can't control how quickly the divine your person heals. It's up to each individual, okay? But this is how you master, yourself. Okay, you start mastering yourself by focusing on yourself and, knowing that, if you are not with whomever you consider your divine counterpart, that you have a choice. You have a choice to continue your path, and if you so choose to want to be in a partnership, okay, then you can be in a partnership, okay? You don't have to wait around and become frustrated and start sending negative energy and criticism because that person's not where you want them to be. That's a control tactic. I want to manipulate this person to be ready to love me right now, and I want them to show it to me, okay? A person can't always meet all of our needs, okay? That's why it's so important that we learn to give that to ourselves, okay? And not give our power away. And that's what we are currently, as a collective, learning. We're learning that it is our own responsibility to feel value and worth, okay? A partnership is nice if that's what you want, and if it's a partnership that is a partnership that is not codependent, that is supportive, balanced, healthy. You add value to each other's lives, but you don't, add, chaos and drama and toxicity within the relationship. Okay. And the only way you can do that is if you can clear your own toxic patterns along the way. Okay. And judging is something that can be healed, okay? Because there's some type of judgment happening here. Somebody's, both the energies are clouded. There could be a lot of confusion. So just putting that out there. Okay, let me get some messages, or what do I want to do? You know what? Let's see what the divine masculine is currently trying to heal. Okay, let's see what he's trying to heal. He's still trying to heal his finances. The masculine has been trying to heal his finances for a long time, because we have somebody here that either they're really, not very good with their finances, meaning they either overspend or they're out of balance financially. They're either very tight with their money, they withhold money, okay? Or they are overspenders. So they need to find that balance. That's what they're working on right now, is balance in the physical realm. And balance with their money, balance with their energetically, they're working on not being closed off as well. There's a block. There's a block. So they're working on their blocks. Let's see what the feminine's working on this month. Seven of Pentacles. She is still working on, you know, investing in her stability is what she's working on, you know, persevering. But this is about investing. So she's definitely working on, she may feel like it's a lot of hard work. And what we would have to do is change that, that way of thinking, because every time that we think something is hard, it's like we start putting everything on our shoulders, and that's when we start to spiral in confusion and chaos, is because we're like, oh, this is too hard, this is too hard, this is too hard. So if you're saying that over and over and over again, you are manifesting that for yourself, okay? And you don't want to do that. You don't want to give, you know, that type of energy out there, okay? So what you want to do is, you know, you need to say something. You need to refrain from saying that this is hard work. You can say, I never have to work hard in my life. I never have to work hard in my life. I never have to work hard in my life, okay? I enjoy, you know, investing, and I'm so grateful that I've had the ability to persevere through anything, any obstacles. So finding gratitude for, you know, perseverance, having gratitude for never having to have to work a day in your life, you know, and seeing yourself, you know, Divine Feminine, as you are the best investment. The best investment is that you're going to make is you. Okay, that's the best investment. Everything else is, you know, sorry. All right, let's look at the masculine really quick. Let's see. Coffee cup, meeting, conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, friendship. I think that the masculine energy is either meeting up and conversating, maybe could be asking you for a cup of coffee, you know, and getting together as friends. Or this is just what they're thinking about because it's next to this Eight of Swords. Or maybe you did have a conversation and it left them confused. Their judgment clouded. Somebody has clouded judgment right now. We do have a masculine that's involved with another woman. Or man, sorry. But gender doesn't matter here. And keys on rings, many options, decisions, unconventional, string along, one night stand. I feel here that there's a lot of options, and that's what's clouding their judgment. Somebody might feel like they had a one night stand with somebody, or somebody's been stringing them along. Feminine, boat, receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues. I love this. The feminine is receiving what she needs, and she is progressing. Remember, believe in yourself, clearing within, and prepare. You know, you're arriving, feminines. You are arriving. You're bossing up. You're arriving. You are stepping into your power. You're stepping into your authenticity. You're progressing is what the universe is saying. You may want closure of some sort from your divine masculine, okay? Wanting it and getting it are going to be two different things, but, you know, you can definitely imagine it, you know, visualize it. And then we have the Golden Mirror, self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship, and love bombing. I do feel like many feminines may have dealt with, may not be particularly this divine masculine, but could be dealing with somebody that is very self-absorbed, somebody that's is either a true full-blown narcissist or has high narcissistic traits. But feminines, the reason that this is showing up is because you are unhealed. You have not fully healed what attracts these, you know, type of energies your direction, okay? There's still a lack of boundary because energetically, they know that your energy is open to that, okay? But you can clear that as soon as you decide that you are no longer going to be a fixer. You're not going to be looking to help everyone find their solutions. They're big boys and they're big girls. It's not your problem. And that's really the truth. Okay, when you get into that codependency, or I'm an empath and I'm here to help the world and I'm going to absorb everybody's problems, that is toxic energy. Okay, you're coming from a toxic state of mind, and that may be hard to hear. Okay, but unhealed empaths absorb other people's problems, other people's chaos, other people's drama. It clouds their mind, okay? It robs them of their joy, okay? Because it's not really your place to do that, okay? It's not really your place to do that. Your place is to heal yourself and heal whatever is hindering your growth, hindering you becoming more authentic and stepping into your own integrity. Stabbed in the back, heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking attack. So some of you may have felt very stabbed in the back, divine feminines, by a masculine energy here, or it could be somebody else too. It could be a feminine energy, okay? And, you know, it still hurts your heart a little, you know, and it takes time to heal when, you know, you feel like you've been deceived. And maybe that's why there's judging and clouded, a clouded mind here. All right, guys, this is where I'm going to leave it. So this is your energy check-in for the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine for the month of March. Thank you so much. I hope that you will take the time to look at my website and my other platforms, and you can find all that information in the description box. Please, if you enjoy my content, hit that subscribe button and hit that like button. Thank you so much. I love you. Please be nice to my friend. Who's my friend? You are.